Hello and welcome. My name is Yasmin Hannah. Oh, the Egyptian school, the Egyptian mystery school, the Egyptian culture, the ancient Egyptian culture or Kemetic culture, Kemet, the ancient name for Egypt, is around power, true power. If there's ever a time now in the world to reflect, to have these conversations around power and to experience what power means to us somatically, the time is now. These are important discussions with ourselves, with our partners, with our loved ones, and also in our relationship to the world around us. Power is a mighty force of nature. The Kemetic or ancient Egyptian culture is rooted and seeped in the true mechanics and energetics of what power are, true power. There is a distorted power and there is a pure power. And you probably have felt the difference between a distorted power and a pure power. What are the differences? A distorted power will seek to manipulate in the shadows. A distorted power will not be transparent with the situation as it is. A distorted power will say something, but the actions will be quite different. Distorted power lacks integrity. Distorted power does not seek to empower others around, but wants to empower oneself to feel elated for a moment in a false sense of power. Meaning, distorted power will give you a sense of elation, but with that can only come a sense of being less than, a bit of a superior-inferior complex. When you are not in pure power or true power, you will feel really giddy on power and feel like you've conquered something, you've risen to the top, you're expanded, but with that on the other side comes this sense of, I'm not worthy, I'm tiny, I actually don't like myself, no one likes me, all those things. So that is a distorted sense of power. And maybe you can see where perhaps you have or are in a relationship of that kind with yourself or with others. And we can see that in the world around us too. We live in a world where the mechanics of our society are built on a false sense of power. False sense of power will bring some into this so-called sense of superiority, or those who hold the power, which control, and others who feel victim to that. And that happens inside of ourselves before it happens anywhere outside. We are subject to that within ourselves. Who holds that control within us? We can see it sometimes in the relationship between our mind and our very own body. Some aspect of us feels superior. Maybe we're intellectual. Maybe we feel like we know something, so the mind goes into this control. Who is falling into the submission to that is often the body. So the first place we look if we want to address issues of power are with ourselves. The mechanics of our own mind and our own body, where we colonize aspects of ourself by using our own mind. Maybe there's aspects of us that control our life and other parts that are trying to resist to be set free. Maybe you're a bit of a control freak and other parts of you want to feel beautiful linear, are in the control of linear time, and another part of you just wants to play and experience creativity, for example. So that's distorted power. Now let's go into pure power, true power. First of all, true power seeks to share power. It wants to empower others as well as itself. True power need not seek any approval on the outside or permission on the other hand. True power feels the pulse that is divine energy within as a birthright to experience that pulse from within. True power says it as it is without filter, knowing that when it is spoken from somewhere deep inside without needing approval or without wanting to manipulate or have a bit of a an entanglement on the outside. No, when true power will say it as it is for the sake of being true to oneself. True power, in a way, won't kiss ass, if you know what I mean. It won't sugarcoat something. It won't manipulate something. It won't hide something in order to please outside, because in true power there is no one outside. You are in the sense of, I am in my integrity, I am connected to the source of who I am, and everything outside in my experience is a reflection of that. So there are no lurking and emotional entanglements and, you could say, like leaky energy. True power rests. True power relaxes. True power only goes into action when there is a reason to. Otherwise, it lounges. So bringing this back to the ancient Egyptian culture, why were they so powerful? Because they knew the art of living, relaxation, beauty. There was a certain elegance to the lifestyle. When it is a time for action, a time for war, a time for pouncing, a time where you needed to be fucking fierce and stand for something, the power was there. Because the rest of the time, you're circulating your energy and filling up your battery. Wow. Sounds amazing, right? True power is in a connection, constant connection with the divine source, meaning it is always open, in a receptivity of open palms. Surrender. True power surrenders. It doesn't force. There is no need to force it. It is with open hands, not to others waiting for something, waiting for life to give you something. No, it's a surrender. I am open to receive, and I relax and receive. There's no force or pushing. True power is, in a way, connecting into the inner world with the visual, able to bring that to realize in the outer world with ease, with grace, with a mind that isn't jumping, with a body that is relaxed. So ultimately, to wrap up here, to access this sense of true power, get married. And I don't mean get married now to find someone to get married to. Get married inside. Marry your beast, your power, your body, your beautiful animal self with your soul. Marry the darkness within you, the hidden parts of you, your shadow with your beautiful light. Marry your intellect with your creativity. Marry your crazy, chaotic self with a sense of pristine order. Get so married inside, so connected, that your outer world will be a reflection of that inner union, that marriage will reflect outside in harmonious and beautiful relationships with others, because it's a reflection of yourself. Your inner family is not fighting. Your inner masculine, feminine are not fighting. Your soul and your body are not in conflict. And this takes time, but enjoy this process. It's beautiful, it's rich, it's gorgeous, it's fucking real. It's real. Power is real. True power, you will feel it buzzing through your bones, in your gut, in your heart, in your mind. If you know that something in your life is powerful, you will feel it. Others will feel it. It will be as if your bones are singing it out into the world. People will hear you. People will listen. It will reach, outreach. It has quality and depth. Thank you for listening. May this journey of true power be one that enlivens and enriches your life forever and those around you. Much love.